Hi guys, today's video will be a match preview of the top of the table clash between Liverpool versus Manchester City. Now in today's video we are looking at two things. One, three factors that might decide the outcome of the game. That is, we are looking at three things that might determine where the game will tilt to, whether in the favor of Liverpool or Manchester City. And number two, my prediction for the game. I personally see Liverpool winning this one, and I'll be giving you my reasons why I believe Liverpool will win this one. So stay tuned, this video is going to be fun. Before we get started, if this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video and comment. Now let's get started. As you all know, Liverpool are 6 points clear of Manchester City and are yet to lose a game this season, with the only point being dropped at Manchester United. City meanwhile have lost 2 of their 11 games so far and could drop out of the title race if they get beaten at Anfield tomorrow. The last time these two sides met at Anfield in the league, it ended all square as the two sides played out a 0-0 draw. Ahead of this huge clash between the top two teams in England, let us take a look at three key battles that might decide the fate of the clash. Now the first one is this. Number 1, Roberto Firmino versus Fernandinho. Manchester City are a team that have a defensive crisis right now. The reigning champions have missed central defender Aymeric Laporte, and which has forced Pep Guardiola to play defensive midfielder Fernandinho at the back. Guardiola doesn't seem to trust centre-back pairing of John Stones and Nicolas Otamendi, which made him turn to Fernandinho. The Brazilian will have a tough test this weekend as he faces off against national teammate Roberto Firmino. Firmino has been very good for Liverpool this season, causing problems to the opposition defense with his movement, his pressing and ingenuity in the final third. The absence of Rodri in midfield to shield the back four will be another worry, as it will give Firmino space to drop into in midfield areas. The game could be decided by this battle. If City can manage, and I repeat, if City can find a way to keep Firmino quiet, they have a good chance of coming away with something from Anfield. Now the second key factor that will decide this clash of the Titans between Liverpool and Man City is this: Kevin De Bruyne versus Wijnaldum. KDB is perhaps one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, and the Belgium has been very influential in Manchester City midfield once again. The midfielder has racked up 9 assists so far in the league, more than double of any other midfielder in the league. It will be a huge threat for Liverpool with his passing from midfield, which could expose the Liverpool's backline that has looked off colour in recent games. The Reds haven't managed to keep a clean sheet since September, which will encourage Kevin De Bruyne and his fellow attacking midfielders. Liverpool's manager Jurgen Klopp could perhaps task Wijnaldum with the duty of shadowing De Bruyne and shutting off any balls that might be aimed towards the Belgian and keep him quiet in the game. Now the final factor that might decide the results of this clash of the table clash is the battle between Raheem Sterling and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Raheem Sterling has been in fantastic form this season. His goals, his assists has been tremendous for City this season. So far this season, Raheem Sterling has scored 14 goals and provided 5 assists in all competition. The English winger might get an hostile reception at his former club, but he could silence the Bulls at Anfield by putting on a good performance for his side. Sterling will be up against Liverpool's right back Alexander-Arnold, who has also had a good season with his driving runs and crosses. The young English fullback's attacking could perhaps force Sterling backward towards his own goal, which could nullify his threat, but Sterling could be deadly on the counter-attack as well. Alexander-Arnold is not the most sound defensive player, so it's really going to be a back and forth stuff between Alexander-Arnold and Sterling. But I see Sterling winning this one. Sterling is a better player than him, so I see Sterling winning this one. Now let's get to the second part of the video, my prediction. My prediction for this game is 2-1. I see Liverpool winning by 2 goals 2-1. And why do I think so? I feel Liverpool will win because Manchester City right now are not in their best period. They've suffered a lot of injury crisis. Edison will not be starting. I'm not saying Claudio Bravo is a bad player. Claudio Bravo is a top player, no doubt about that. For me, he's not at the level of Henderson. That's at one point. Then the injuries Manchester City have suffered this season. They are without Emerick Laporte, no Rodri in midfield, so it's going to be a big problem for Manchester City. And Pep Guardiola does not trust those two guys, Otamendi and John Stones starting together. So with Fernandinho dropping deep into midfield, it is a makeshift backline. So it's a tough one for Manchester City, and I feel Liverpool are in a better position to win this one. They are on top of the table. They are yet to lose a game. Their players are better rested. Firmino was rested, though he played part of the Champions League game, but he did not start. Mane also did not start. So in terms of conditions, their players are better conditioned compared to Manchester City. They had to play Sterling, they had to play Aguero during the midweek Champions League game. So Liverpool have it in their hand. And in terms of momentum, Liverpool have the momentum to win this game. City has been on and off this season. Unlike them to lose 2 games already so far this season. It's unlike City. But Liverpool have the momentum right now to actually win this game and create a clear gap between them and Manchester City. So that's why I believe Liverpool will win this one. I see Liverpool winning this one. So I want you guys to go to the comment section right now and leave a comment. Who do you think will win this game? If you think it's Liverpool, leave a comment below. If you think it's Manchester City, leave a comment below by saying Manchester. And if you think it's a draw, leave a comment below by saying it's a draw. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Now before you go, check out this video I made called Why Marcus Rashford Does Not Score Headed Goals. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the video.